And good morning. Jennifer, I see you. Welcome to Body Sculpt with me, Brian, and we're about to start the class. So welcome to the class. And so glad you're here. So glad you're here. All fitness levels are welcome, of course. And I don't think there'll be exercise modifications, but we shall see. I might modify it as I see fit. Just make sure you have enough space around you and that you have a water bottle nearby. I'm going to be using one free weight today. So I just have a dumbbell of 10 pounds, but anywhere between 7 to 10 pounds is recommended. But if you, what you see on the screen here, all you need is one because we're going to be using, we're going to be doing unilateral training. So just one side of the body at once, or using one limb at a time, and we'll be alternating between sets. So with that, I'll stop sharing this screen. Get into some music first. We'll get set up. And I am outdoors. Okay, I think I'm all set. We shall see. With technology, the way it is. Please let me know that you can hear, the music. I'm gonna turn down the volume because I know it's loud. And that it's okay for you, the volume. Before we start, please let me know in the chat box. Just so you can see it. With thumbs up on the music. Otherwise, we're gonna get going. I'm gonna mute everybody before we start. And I do have my timer here, so we'll get going here. Welcome to the class. Are you able to hear the music in the background? Please let me know. And that's the good volume. Welcome, Vivian. Well, I'm gonna get going. All you need is one free weight and we'll get started. So I'm gonna step back. And this is a quick 45-minute class, so it's gonna go fast. It's 34 seconds per set. Again, this is body sculpt, so that means you should be holding a weight in your hand, some kind of weight, whatever you have available. I usually recommend 7 to 10 pounds, but whatever works for you. We're gonna be doing 4 sets per exercise, and we're gonna alternate it from one side and then the other as we go along. So we're gonna focus on those core areas, core muscle groups as we're doing the exercises. I got 7 groups planned. We'll do a 30-second rest in between each group so you can get a drink of water as we go. Let's begin with the warm-up. This way, with arm and shoulder, at arms out, shoulder level, and we'll do the small circles to the rear. And then we're going to go into larger circles as we go. Full circular movement to the rear, and then switching direction to the front. I'm going large circle into gradually smaller circles. Feet about shoulder width apart. And keep going with that. I'm going to start, make sure the timer is set. Okay. Now, let's get into the knee hugs. Interlocking the fingers. Pull the knee in. And then relax. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart. Arms situated as thus as we rotate around the hips and knees. So that you can feel a little bit of stretch on your lower back. That's right, we're just warming up your joints. It's still the morning. Okay, now into a wider stance. Let's get into the squat. Come back up. Squat. Knees out. Okay, now I'm going to do an overhead reach with just one arm, reaching up with the rotation, and then the other side. Where we're stretching at the top. And I'm rotating at the top. And I'm going to do 2 more on each side. And relax. Now I'm going to go into a windmill. So the feet are still wide apart, arms out. And we're going to rotate, reach for the big toe, come back up and to the other side. And as we're doing this, pushing your hips back as you reach. I want to make sure you're sufficiently warmed up before we get into the weight. Okay, relax. Now I'm going to go into some cardio here. So into a flag jack, the modification for this one would be this way, side to side, with the low impact. And if you want to do the regular flag jack, it looks like this. We'll do it for about 30 seconds. Shoulders back. Arms at shoulder level. And looking straight ahead. Landing softly on the balls of the feet. About 10 seconds. Okay, go ahead and relax. Now I'm going to go do some marching in place this way. Okay, relax. Now I'm going to use the weight. So go ahead and reach for the weight, whatever you have. We're going to do whatever side. You can start whichever side you want. First exercise looks like this. So bending at the hips, then at the knees. Relax. Now I'm going to do a split stance. It looks like this. Looking straight ahead. So a split squat. Opposite arm at shoulder level for now. One more. Okay, now let's switch sides. First exercise. We're stretching on the bottom. Now, you can always modify just doing a shorter range of motion, that's fine. One more here. Okay, now I'm going the opposite leg forward. Starting position. Here we go. You don't need to bend the back knee all the way. You can do a partial lunge here. Bending that front knee to the front. Okay, relax. Now, switching sides. We're going to do it again, but this time the opposite hand on the hip. It looks like this. And one more. Okay, bring the leg forward. Other hand on the hip, starting position. And let's get into it this way. So it is a lunge with an overhead press. And one more here. Let's switch sides for one more set on this group. It looks like this. So a deadlift followed by a squat. Hip hinging and bend those knees. Okay, go ahead and relax. Let's do the opposite leg forward. Starting position. Here we go. Stay with me. We'll do a couple more. And one more. Okay, relax. Now you can set the weight down. Check it out, short break. Shake your legs. That was the first group. First out of 7 groups. So moving the weight, I moved the weight out of the way because we're gonna be doing some cardio. So make sure you have enough space around you. First exercise looks like this. Nope. Try this with me. And right here. And into some jogging. Okay, the overhead jack, the modification looks like this. Otherwise, you're doing it this way. Arms are overhead, over the shoulders. And relax, marching. Into a shuffle, this way. Where you can shake your hips. Three, 2, 1, and marching. So we're going to do all of that over again from the top with the jumping jack and the squat. Here we go, this way. And marching. And jogging. Get that blood flowing. And marching. Overhead jack, this way. Three, 2, 1, and march. A shuffle, here we go. 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out, take a break. Right there, short break. Deep breath. A few deep breaths. We'll get back into the weight. That's right, let's get set. Woo, that was good. Okay, so reach for the weight. First exercise here, looks like this. Underhand press, elbow lift. That's right, so this is like when you're going to give somebody the elbow if they're bothering you. This is the way to do it. Okay, from here, relax into a front. Try this. And a bent elbow raise. And repeat. Just to shoulder level. That's why we don't use a heavy weight on this. Shoulders don't require that much weight since they're relatively small. One more here. Okay, now let's switch to the other side. Starting from the top, this way. You notice the opposite hand I have facing up, palm facing up on the non-working arm. Elbow at 90 degrees here before you do the elbow lift. One more. Okay, now let's go back to the second one. Looks like this. To the front. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Pulling the weight up fast to shoulder level, down slow. Fast, down slow. Keeping the opposite arm at shoulder level. And one more. Okay, switching arms. Back to the first exercise. This time the other hand's on the hip. So we're working the triceps here and your shoulder. Lateral shoulder. One more. Okay, first exercise. Still keeping the hand on the hip. Bring the feet a little bit wider to the front, out to the side. Just up to shoulder level as you raise. And one more here. That's right. Now let's switch arms to the first exercise. Here we go. Pushing it out fast. Upper body strength. That's what it's all about. Upper body blast. Okay, now to the front. Here we go. Keep that other hand on the hip. Up to shoulder level. Pull it up fast. Down slow. One more. And one more here. That's right. Okay, set the weight down there. Shake it out. Short break. Get a drink of water. And we're going to do some more cardio here. So no weights, just your body. And we'll go into the fly jack again. That's right. So try this with me. See a moderate pace, not too fast. Three, two, one, and marching. And jump rope. Where you can swing your hips here too. Three, two, one, and march. So boxing, here we go. Looks like it. Three, two, one, and march. Let's get into the jog. Here we go. Swinging at the shoulders. Pumping the legs. Three, two, one, and march. Take a breath. We're going to do it over. Fly jack. Here we go. Three, two, one, and march. Some jump rope. Three, two, one, and march. We're going to do boxing. Set, begin. Three, two, one, and march. Let's finish it with jogging right here. Nice and easy. Relax your shoulders. Swing your elbows. Pump the legs. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Take a break right there. Take a drink of water. And we'll go back into the weight. We're going to be starting group 5 out of 7. So more than halfway through it. Reach for the weight. Starting position looks like this. Try this with me. That's right. Try a lift, rotate, press. 3 steps. And 1 more. Okay, now let's get into that static lunge on the same leg as the one you just worked on. Try this with me. Let's do 2 more. And relax. Now, switching to the opposite side. Starting position this way. That's the way it is. And 1 more. Okay, step forward. Same leg as the arm you just worked on. Other arm out. Here we go. This way. Bend that front knee. Straight to the front. If you look straight ahead. And 1 more here. Okay, switch arms. Other hand on the hips. Here we go. You can feel that shoulder fatigue for sure. And 1 more. Okay, now bring that foot forward. Other hand on the hip. Here we go. To the front. Couple more. Okay, now let's switch over. Yes, you can definitely feel that fatigue. Okay, here we go. Begin. Because the shoulder is getting never too strong. Also working that rotator cuff. Helps eliminate frozen shoulder. Doing these rotations. And 1 more. Okay, bring that leg forward. Here we go. Stick with it. Pull. Let's do 2 more. Okay, there you go. Set the weight down right there. Shake it out. Take a break. Woo. Almost worked up a sweat on that one. So. But we're doing good. Only a couple more groups to go. Let's go to the opposite side. Now we're going to go into a squat on this one. So a wide stance, reach for the weight, other arm out. It looks like this. Sit back on the bottom. And one more. Okay, now from here, let's go into this one. And a deadlift. And to the, here we go, overhead, deadlift. Hinging at those hips. And one more. Now switch sides. The first one, wide stance. Here we go. Oh, I do have it in hand. Yeah, we're going to do extended arm on this one too. Same one. Do two more. Okay, here we go to the deadlift and the press. And one more. Okay, switch sides. So wide stance. This time we got the hand on the hip. Turning position. Here we go. Two more. Right, now here we go to the press first and the deadlift. Repeat. And one more. Okay, switching. Wide stance. Starting position. Here we go. Pull from that elbow. Knees out as you squat. Do two more. Right, now into a press and the deadlift. Two more. And relax. Set the weight down right there. Take a short break. And the good news is we only have one more group to go. We'll wrap it up on the exercise workout for Sculpt, Body Sculpt. That's right. Okay, reaching for the weight. Yes, it looks like this. And repeat. Now, if this is really getting to your shoulder, you can do it without the weight, of course, and you're still going to get results with mobility. Okay, now release. Let's go and take that step forward. Other hand out, other arm out. We're going to do a curl and overhead press, a lunge, curl, Arnold press actually. And I'm rotating as I'm pressing overhead. And one more. Okay, now switch sides. Other arm out. And here we go. Do one more. Okay, now take that step forward. Other arm out. Here we go. Lunge, curl, Arnold press. Lower body push, upper body push. Pull and push, actually. One more. Okay, release to the other side. Now, let's see about this. Other hand on the hip, starting position. Here we go. Feet about shoulder width apart. Let's do one more. Okay, now take that step forward. Hand on the hip on the other side. Here we go. Two more. Okay, now let's switch sides. Last set. Here we go for these. And begin. And one more. And take that step forward. Here we go. Let's do two more from here. One more. And relax. Set the weight down right there. Shake it out. I'll pause the music here. Let's stretch it out here into a yoga squat for the cool down. Stretching and hold. Now from here, yes, I'm going to go side to side. So just rocking side to side here, stretching out the glutes. Come out slowly. Interlock your thumbs, look up, reach overhead, and pull. Release. Now, arm across the body. Let's stretch the shoulder. As you get your breath. And to the other side. And let's do a tricep stretch real quick. That feels pretty good for your shoulder. And to the other side. Okay, now interlocking the fingers behind you. Straighten your arms, lift your chest. Bring your feet apart, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your arms, and look up. And relax. Now let's get into the hamstrings. One foot out, other hip out, opposite hip, rotate to the front leg and stretch. Pushing down above the knee. Sit back. Hold it. Feel that stretch. Okay, come out, other side. Hip out, rotate, stretch. And again, some pressure above the knee, exerting it a little bit, increase the stretch. And come out, let's get into the quads. One arm out, reach for the other ankle. Shoulders back, stretch, legs together. Now I am pulling the shoulders back here as well. So it's a nice stretch for your shoulders. And release to the other side. And stretch. Shoulders back. And we're good to go. We're still in one piece, stronger than since we started. That's for sure. Feel stronger, more empowered. Thanks for joining. I'm Brian, and I hope it was a good workout for you. So please drop a word in the chat room on how you feel. And of course, I'll be looking to see. I hope it was a good class and that you stuck with it. Okay, I'll see you next time.